Okay, you guys, and we're back. Okay, what's the final boss of the Filipino food for a non-Filipino to try? Is it still balut or is it something even harder?
The final boss as in like the last thing that you want them to try.
Yep.
So we're going for extremes, right? Stuff.
Yeah.
Didn't go on, bro.
Something extreme.
Didn't go on.
You can go anywhere.
It's hard to stomach.
Bullet's something else, dude. Unless you eat a live chicken, then I guess that's worse. It's not an embryo.
You eat a live duck.
Yeah. That's my answer.
Oh, the duck?
A live chicken.
A live
A
chicken.
live chicken.
You know what's even worse than bullet? Pancit, bro. Oh. And you know what's even worse than that? Lumpia with vegetables.
With vegetables only.
Only vegetables.
That's the final boss, bro.
Oh, man.
So you got a lot before that.
Yeah.
That's
Because
wild.
at least there's meat there, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I had serious answers to this, right? Because I was thinking about it earlier. There's this dish called pinapaitan, and it's like the inside. So it's like the stomach vial. And
Yeah.
mapait is the core word. So it's like really sour and it's bad for like cholesterol.
Papa Itan, you're
Pinapa
talking about
Itan?
the bio one.
Yeah. Stomach
yeah.
vials and stuff. It's yuck.
it in its own bile.
Yeah, dude. It's a stew.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking the first.
Next question. Okay, Kaya Natara was a recent episode title. What is the most underrated Filipino-Australian fusion meal?
A meat pie pastry with curry inside.
Nah, I reckon a double meat pie.
Oh, that's probably better. Yeah, that makes more sense. It actually looks like the meat. Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
How about a sinigang meat pie?
It's like those dim sims where you eat it and then it explodes with the sauce.
Dim sim,
Yeah.
a dumpling inside sinigang soup.
But the soup is in the meat pie.
It's in the meat pie. That's wrapped up in a sushi seaweed.
And then they put it inside a banh mi.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Or for the most gain, you can do Papa Itan meat pie.
Oh, that's yuck, bro.
That's the final boss.
No, thank you.
Nah, you know what it is, bro? It's adobo with chicken salt.
True, that'd be good. You guys have done comedy shows at the Sydney Comedy Festival. How do you find it when there's a mixture in the audience of non-Filipinos versus Filipinos?
I don't mind it. A lot of the stuff that we write, it's not really just for Filipinos, like for Filipino Australians, but
Yeah.
I think it's Filipino Australia, meaning like people that aren't really originally from here, that grew up here.
Yep.
I think we all relate, you know what I mean? So everyone gets it. Everyone has a good time.
Yeah.
And I think the other thing is that like we grew up here in Australia, so that's the other part of our identity, that we're Australian. So our comedy comes from our experiences, from our insights of being not just Filipino, but also Australian.
Even living out in the West has its own flavor of comedy, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
yeah, it's not specifically for Filipinos, you know what I mean?
The only Filipino like part of our act is just the words, that come from the Philippines. But if you just replace them with other words that represent the other countries, it's practically the same, jokes,
Yeah.
I think it's also like a share your culture type thing, because even when there's people that don't know about it, people get a kick out of it because there's definitely going to be Filipinos there. And it's like we're all in on it. It's like, oh, do you guys know? You know what I mean to the other fillers, and they'll know. Yeah. So I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, if you were at the Cheatcoders show, you at least know someone or worked with someone, and you're going to understand these jokes. So
Or
kinda-
married to someone.
Yeah,
Lachlan.
Talking to you.
I know 5 Lachlan's. 5 Lachlan's with Filipino girlfriends. Research is on point, man.
Okay, here's a good one for you guys. You guys have a very specific no filter policy. Has there ever been a guest or a topic where you thought, oh, we're definitely going to get unfriended by the titas for this one?
It's that bad that we're not even saying. We're like, we've been unfiltered this whole time. When we came to a point where we're like, nah.
And that's why Nats's auntie hated him. That's why. That's why.
If you could take the whole Cheatcoders crew to one province in the Philippines for a work trip, where are you going?
A province.
Yeah.
Alabama?
It's not even a province.
Manila?
What classifies it?
Province is like, because Manila is the city. Outside of the city, yeah.
Yeah.
I would.
That was the same. I was like, just
I know what a province is.
I would take these guys to Pangasinan, where my family's from, where my dad's from. Because and then I'd have my dad show us around. Because he has stories about him growing up on a farm out in Pangasinan, riding carabao and stuff like that. So it'd be mad if the four of us were riding carabao it probably won't happen, but that would be sick.
You could do a podcast on the carabao.
Yeah. Where would we put the roadcaster?
Okay.
You say
okay.
it was a province for a work trip,
Yeah.
so it's not leisure kind of thing.
No, like as a comedy thing for you guys, like Cheatcoders work trip.
You know what? I think probably up north, dude. Maybe in the mountains and stuff like Baguio, like heading up that way.
Yeah. Like near the rice
Yeah,
terraces
yeah.
or something.
lady.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
If it's gonna be a work trip, I heard there's some like government projects out there that's unfinished that we could probably say, we'll finish off the rest of the job, but who knows what happens after? It's for work.
Okay. All right, we got 3 questions left.
Countdown's on.
Here we go.
Okay. As a non-Filipino with Filipino heart, what's the one thing you think I should see about your culture that you guys might take for granted?
Not necessarily all the time, but I think like this whole idea of community and family is massive in the Filipino culture. Like I don't think we would take it for granted, but it is something that is really prevalent that we would want to share with you and everybody out there. You know what I mean? Not just other Filipinos, but other non-Filipinos, but Filipinos of heart like yourself.
Cool. Thank you. And that's all we have time for now.